Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Tatiana is here with you today, sharing some fun ideas how you can prepare personalized birthday cards. Hope this project will inspire you and give some ideas how you can stretch your craft stuff. I'm starting this project with a balloon die from Newton's Nook Designs Fabulous French stamp set. I die cut the balloon twice on a piece of scratch cardstock. Now I'm taking a few shades of distress inks and an ink blending tool. I'm putting a piece of sticky tape to mask the string part of the balloon and starting blending the ink inside. I keep my hand a little bit heavy towards the right bottom side and add more ink. This creates shades on my balloons and give them more three-dimensional look. I've speeded up this part of the video twice because I need to fill the whole card panel with this pattern. And it took me quite a while to finish all the balloons. The rectangle I'm filling in with this pattern is cut 5.5 by 4.25 inches, so that it could cover the whole A2 size card front. Later, arranging in on my card base, I will trim it slightly. Next, I'm taking the coordinating Fabulous French stamp set and making partial masking before doing my stamping. For that, I'm taking a piece of post-it tape and mask the top part of the balloon stamp before inking the string. Next, I lift up the post-it and stamp the string part right on top of my balloon pattern. At this point, the background is ready and I'm putting it aside. Meanwhile, I'm working on the center of my card. I die cut a big balloon using Newton's Nook Designs Balloon Shaker die set and watercolor cardstock from Tim Holtz. I also die cut 3 times using Newton's Nook Designs Essential Alphabet Stamp Set number 1 and number 8 to form 18 on my card. Finished with die cutting, I proceeded working on the big balloon that will go in the center of my card front. I'm using once again distress ink in peacock feather color and in an ink blending tool. For more fun and playful look, I'm spritzing my balloon with first a few water droplets and next bringing some white gouache diluted with water. Next, I'm stacking together 3 layers of each number. This process takes an extra time, but gives a nice finish touch to your card. I always use multi-medium matte glue at this point, since it dries clear, matte and non-sticky. The sentiment for this card comes from Newton's Birthday Bash stamp set. I'm heat embossing it on a piece of a black cardstock. Every time I'm working with the embossing, I'm prepping my cardstock first with an anti-static powder. This extra step will prevent the embossing powder to stick everywhere and gives you a nice and clean result. When you work with tiny sentiments, be sure to use extra fine embossing powder. The chunky type will not work in this case. Another great tip for the heat embossing is to let your gun to heat for 10 seconds before bringing it to the paper, because it will prevent the paper from excessive warping. Finally, I'm starting assembling all the elements we've prepared before. I like to use foam tape on my cards for an extra dimension. And so I'm popping up first the stencil background. Next, I've positioned the big teal balloon in the center of my card front. I've also popped the hit embossed sentiment on another layer of a foam tape. And finally, adhering the numbers with the same multi-medium glue I used before. Die-cut numbers come super handy and allow you to personalize your cards very easily. Besides, you can play with different color combos to add an extra personalized touch to your cards. So you can take someone's favorite color and use its different shades for all the project. Otherwise, you can die-cut a person's name instead of the age and place it on the card. Coming back to my card, I decided to tie a bow on the balloon and add a few birthday accessories. I'm using once again Fabulous French's stamp and die sets to die cut a fun birthday hat. I also found a super cute tiny tie bow from Papa Bear stamp and die sets. Most of the times I first die cut the coordinating dies and next align them in my stamping positioning tool. I find this method more quick and easy and it gives me best results. Plus, it's really fantastic when you work with multiple images. It saves you tons of time. I'm using at this moment Memento Tuxedo Black ink since it's Copic friendly and my intention is to color the small accessories with Copic markers. I've also picked Cosmic Newton die set and die cut a few super tiny stars. I'm making a super simple Copic coloring on this card without doing any fancy shading at all. So for this step you can use any color medium you have on hand. In case you are interested to know all the exact Copic markers I used here, please check the link below in the description box. I am leaving all the exact numbers of Copic markers on my blog. Finally, I'm arranging the birthday accessories on my card as well. The tweezers I'm using right now are super handy when you have to deal with such small images. And they are absolutely must-have on my craft desk. Of course, I couldn't escape a little bit of shimmer, and so I'm using Wink of Stella clear glitter pen for that. And here is the finished card. Thanks so much for stopping by and have a great day. Bye!